Today we'll study the structure of chloroplast. Structure of chloroplast. Structure of chloroplast. Actually, this chloroplast is seen in plants, all the green plants. Clear? So the first point, in green plants, these are special membrane bound organelle, membrane bound organelles called chloroplast. Second, we can say that chloroplast occurs mainly in the mesophyll cells of the leaves. Mesophyll cells of leaves. Clear? Then third point, typical chloroplast are disc shaped and consist of three membranes. Clear? Then fourth point, the third layer. We start from the third layer. Okay, the third layer that forms stacked sac-like structures is called grana thylakoid, you can tell, or simply you can tell grana. Clear? Then fifth point, here, in the chloroplast there is fluid filled portion called stroma. They call stroma, and this stroma is responsible for synthesizing of glucose. This is nothing but glucose. This is a glucose formula, C4H12O6, glucose. And this is glucose. Okay, next one. Sixth point you can write here. These chloroplasts are green. These chloroplasts are green in color. Because of a pigment because of a pigment called chlorophyll. The pigment is called as chlorophyll. Due to this chlorophyll pigment only, the leaves, okay, the plants look green in color. Okay, the chloroplast will be green in color, dark green in color. Okay, next, seventh point, the chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is vital. Vital means very important. Vital pigment. Vital pigment is found in the walls of thylakoids. In the walls of thylakoids. The walls of thylakoids, grana thylakoids. Okay, grana thylakoids. In the walls of that we can find this chlorophyll pigment. And this is a very vital one, important one, very important one. Okay, next one you can write the main function. The main function of chloroplast is to convert light energy into chemical energy via the photosynthesis process. Clear? These are the bonds. You will get 6 marks. Okay. LAQ answer. Clear? So I'll show this answer with the diagram now. This is the chloroplast. Structure of chloroplast here. And this chloroplast in green plants, especially in the green plants, you can find this special membrane. This special membrane here. A double membrane, first membrane, second membrane, third membrane. Okay, 3 membranes are there, bonded organelles, and this organelle name as a chloroplast. Clear? And this chloroplast occurs mainly in mesophyll cell only mesophyll cell here. Okay, TS of leaf, transaction of leaf, in the one diagram they are given like this. These are the mesophyll cell. Okay, check the reader, you will get this diagram. Like this they have given mesophyll cell. Inside the mesophyll cell, the chloroplast will be there. There will be nearly 40 to 90 chloroplasts will be there in each mesophyll cell. Clear? Then typical chloroplast, okay, are disc shape. Actually, the shape of the chloroplast is a disc shape. Okay, and consists of 3 membranes. Then the third layer that form the stack sac-like structures are called grana. These are the granas. These round structures, this completely round disc-like structures, they are called as a granum or grana thylakoid, you can tell. Clear? Then in the chloroplast, there is a fluid, okay, filled portion. Here this portion is completely filled. Okay, this portion is completely filled with the fluid, and that fluid portion is called as stroma. This section is called stroma. This here completely fluid will be there, liquid will be there in this area. In this area, complete liquid, fluid will be there. That area is called as a stroma here. Then in the chloroplast, there is a fluid filled portion called stroma, responsible. In what way they are responsible? They are responsible for synthesizing the glucose. Okay, they help to prepare the glucose. And that clear. Next, these chloroplasts are green in color due to the chlorophyll. Like chlorophyll pigment present in chloroplast, so look green in color. Because of this chloroplast only and chlorophyll, the leaves also looks green in color. Okay, then see the thylakoid. The chlorophyll is a vital pigment. Okay, is found in the walls of thylakoid. In this wall, you can find the chlorophyll. Okay, completely chlorophyll. Clear? In the walls of thylakoid. These are the grana thylakoid where you can find. And if you cut this portion, here, it looks like this. This space is called as a lumen. Okay, and this grana thylakoids and this grana thylakoids are attached with this small lamellae. They are called as stroma lamellae. What are they called as? Stroma lamellae. With this stroma lamellae, this bunch of grana thylakoid, this bunch of grana thylakoid are attached. okay, firmly attached. Then what is the main function? The main function of the chloroplast is to convert the light energy. Whatever the light falls on that, that light energy converts into chemical energy via one of the process called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, already you know that. Okay, so during this photosynthesis process, the light energy converts into chemical energy, and this is possible only with the help of a chloroplast. Clear? With the help of a chloroplast.